If you're the beneficiary of a trust and nobody's telling you anything, you probably have more rights than you think. First, let's define what a beneficiary actually is. It's anybody who's entitled to a devise or a gift or a bequest from a trust. So if you've been given a vehicle or a dollar figure or a percentage interest, then you have certain rights. You do have to look into what type of trust that we're talking about because these rights attach when the trust becomes irrevocable, meaning that when it can no longer be changed. So, a revocable trust that's often used for estate planning where somebody is still in control and they're entitled to the assets and they can change their mind wouldn't give you any kind of vested right to anything at that point. Those kind of trusts become irrevocable after somebody dies, and that's where things really kind of get set in stone. So, if you are a beneficiary of an irrevocable trust, then you have the right, one, to know that the trust exists, also who created it, and if you ask for it, you'd be entitled to a copy of the trust instrument. So you don't need a reason, but you should ask for a full copy, including any amendments. And then along the way, you're going to be entitled to things like accountings to measure what came into the trust, what kind of value it had in the beginning, whether that's increased or decreased, what kind of expenses have been paid, fees for professionals like lawyers or CPAs, or for the trustee themselves to carry that out. You're entitled to know all of these things, and you'll be given an opportunity to either agree with that accounting or perhaps challenge that if you think that something's going to be amiss. And at least annually, you'll get that accounting. Also, when there's a changing of the guard, if there's a new trustee that steps in, then there's an accounting that happens at that point, just to show that everything's above board. So if you've asked for information and you just haven't received it, or you're being stonewalled by the trustee, let us know and we'll see if maybe we can help out with that.